Man, this situation is sad right here. This is a sad situation right here. First, let me preference this by saying, what he did wasn't the right thing to do. The reason why I'm making the video is because I've heard people call him a simp. I've heard people say a lot of bad stuff about this guy. First, this Baltimore man decides to not only take his ex-girlfriend's life, then he took his ex-wife's life, then he took his own life. This is just a sad situation all the way around, simply because the people who really hurt in this situation are the kids. If you watch the video, he's completely done. He's completely over life. He's completely out of it. He is determined to do what he's going to do. And you could just hear it in his voice. He was determined to do what he was going to do. But like I said, the only people who hurt in this situation now are the children. The children are, if they're not going with any family, like he said on his side, he don't have no family. Hopefully the wife has family, and they can go with their family members, with her family members, or they'll be ending up in foster care and probably get split up, and their life will be horrible now. And I think that he, in his mind, was okay with that because he probably felt that their life was already messed up since they're not around him. He said he was going through a custody battle for 3 years, and his ex-wife saying that he molested his children. This man was just pushed over the edge. I'm not saying what he did was right, but you heard what he said. His girlfriend at the time, the minute that they got in the argument, the first thing that she said was, "You'll never see your children." And his mind went back to everything he's dealing with his ex-wife. So he's like, "Oh no, this is not going to happen to me again." So he snapped. Not the right thing to do, but it's what happened. Women having all of the ability to take your children away from you is a trump card in America that doesn't sit well with a lot of different men. They can just use your children as pawns any day that they want to. They can get with another man and pick up and leave with your children, and there's nothing you could do about it. And in this situation, I'm pretty sure he felt hopeless. And that's what they usually say. When you feel hopeless, that's when you're suicidal. It's when you feel that there's no hope. And I think his ex-girlfriend saying that to him, he snapped. And once he took her life, he just decided, well, you know what? It's over. I can't go to prison like he said. So I might as well get the woman who really started this and then do myself, just like he said. This is a guy who was in the medical field. This is a guy who had things going for him, and he just got pushed over to the edge, and a lot of time that system allows the abuse of men, like it does, especially when it comes to your children. It allows the women to abuse the men. And when it's reversed, when it's a man abusing a woman and you hear about the woman taking his life, then everybody kind of understands. But in this situation, does it make him a simp for what he did, or does it make him a man who was pushed too far? Like I said, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just asking the question. Does it make him a simp for what he did, or is he a man who was just pushed too far and he snapped? But at the end of the day, no matter what he was feeling in the situation, he left his kids, man. He messed his kids' life all the way up. He surely did that. He's supposed to protect his children, and he just literally messed their life all the way up. And I think he didn't care. He didn't care anymore. He's like, well, I'm not in their life anyway, so I might as well. That system comes in there and definitely divides up the family, man. It really does. He didn't help the situation. I'm not saying that. He definitely didn't help the situation. But that trump card that a lot of women got, well, I'll just put you on child support, or you'll never see your kids again. A lot of women do that. A lot of women do that. Like he said, man, don't play with nobody's emotions, because you never know how they gonna respond, male or female. And that's all I want to say about that. It's that guy, Big Soji, Not Useless Podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notification, and we out.